Alright, hello, my name is Dattafity, and this is part 2 out of part 7 of the avatar creation set for the Nexus or just for general use. Today's video will be going over clothes, whether it be for furry models or just civilians or any type of clothing item. I will teach you how to set it up if it doesn't have vertex groups or if it does have vertex groups. So, for starters, for example, we're going to be using the Nard Dragon, as if that's like the really model I have of clothes. So, go to File, Import. Now, to get most FBXs, you do have to get it from the Unity scene. So this is my file directory for my Unity scene with my Nard photo. Now just put this, import FBX, boom. Now Shift Tilde key, you move the camera, then WASD, and then when you're stopped, you just click and boom. So I'm gonna click this, click X to delete. I'm gonna grab this stuff because it really doesn't mean much to me. Okay, there's our dragon. Now, let's say I have a cool long sleeve like this. Wow, he's so cool. Now, most furry assets, or just assets in general, have pre-made weight paints already. So, what we're going to do is we're going to delete the armature, click, and then right click and hold shift and then drop it. And now it's linked. But we're not done yet. So we click on this, click the blue wrench, click the object, and boom. Now it works the model. So go pose mode, moves, yay. Now what if the asset you have doesn't have this or doesn't have vertex groups? What do? Well, there's a thing called transfer weights. Now it isn't the best, but it's the most you can do, and you can always just re-edit the weights. So, what we're going to do is we're going to click the Nard Dragon, Shift, and then click the shirt. We're going to go to Weight Paint. We're going to click on Transfer Weights, and then from here, you want to click on Nearest Face Interloped, right? Change the radius to 5. For source layers, do it by name, and then all layers. Boom. Okay, cool. Now, when you're done, object mode, click on the blue wrench, add modifier, deform armature, click object, armature, and now go to pose mode. There we go. So what it did was it used a transfer weights from the Nard Dragon and applied it to the model. And like I said, it might not be the best in some cases. In some areas, it might be lacking or might be like kind of twisted. But you could always just re-edit weights. But that's the basic way to do it. How you would apply to Blender. Now, if you want to take this Unity, Unity can also be useful too. I will also be showing you how to apply it in Unity if you don't want to do it in Blender. Blender is just more optimized and it causes less issues. So, we go to File. Export as FBX, and then I'm gonna just leave it in my right here, desktop. I'm just gonna call it cool sleeve FBX. And now I'm gonna go to Property Companion, and I'm gonna go open up the thing I made already. I'll see you there when I see you there. The Unity scene or the Unity project we made when we uploaded the avatar. Now, what you want to do is go to assets, import new asset. You want to do this for any FBX ever. I'm going to go to my desktop, right? And now I'm going to look for cool sleeve.fbx. Then import. Cool. Alright, so now, like the Republic Trooper, we want to go to generic and change it to humanoid. Alright. And then just like that, there he is. There's our guy. Don't mind the light that kind of spawned of it. That's what we imported with the thing, which I forgot to mention, but you could also just delete it. So, but if you are watching this and you haven't done it yet, make sure to delete the light and the camera. But there's our guy. Now let's just say you don't want to do that and you just want to apply it in Unity. That's okay. We do things differently. So what we're going to need is a plugin, or I don't want to call it a plugin, that might not be the correct terminology, but plugin called VRC Fury. VRC Fury is what's going to help us apply it to our model in Unity while it's still working. Alright, so you want to go to Creator Companion, and to install VRC Fury you have to install it to your Creator Companion, and there is a way to do it. I will most likely start editing here and show you guys how to do that. Install VRC Fury. So to install VRC Fury, you want to go to any browser you have, Google, Opera, Firefox, whatever, and type in this URL, vrcfury.com, and if you're too lazy, I will put it in the description. Once you're on the website, as it says, it tells you exactly what to do. So you're going to want to copy and paste this, so select it, and then Control C, or right click, whatever works for you. Go to your Creator Companion, and let me full screen it. Go to Settings, go to Packages, add repository, and then do the link, and click Add. Now, since I already added this, it doesn't work for me, but since you already put it in, all you gotta do is click a green check mark around here and then click OK and apply. After you've done that, you want to go to your project. Now see the little green bar, the little green circle, that's where we are. So I'm going to click on Manage Project. And then we're going to scroll down until you find the VRC Fury. I always recommend using the most recent one, as if the old VRC Fury versions are sometimes outdated and doesn't work most of the time, so just keep using the most recent one. So after you click that, what it's going to do is, in your Unity scene, it's going to install it. And then once it installs, we'll go on to the second step. As now, see, the model works perfectly fine and did it in Blender, but let's just say, like I said earlier, you didn't do it in Blender and you just want to do it in Unity. So you want to go to Shirt, Delete, and then, so most assets you will get will come in Unity package. So let me go import the package to the shirt. Unity package model, like the Dart Dragon, but let's just say it's not, right? So you also have to make sure that it has the VRC avatar descriptor. Alright. Oh, don't worry about the viewpoint. That's not my main focus right now, because it's not an avatar I will use. So let's see the long sleeve. So if any shirt you got from Unity package, you want to drop it down in the hierarchy. After you got it, click it from the hierarchy, and then drag and drop on the name of the model, which is, for me, cool sleeve. Alright. Now what we're going to do is click on Add Component, and then look up Armature Link. So, since this model has the same bones and vertexes of the model, it's going to link automatically. But let's just say it didn't, right? Let's just say the model you had didn't have the same bones or bone name as the model you're using. What you want to do is go to your model, click the drop down, Armature, and then your hips, you want to drag your hips to here. So, where it says linked from props, so the clothing, right, is hips, linked to avatar, make sure that the avatar hip thing is linked to the avatar's hips. So now it's in the hips, and it works just fine. So now if I were to go to Gesture Manager, enter play mode, what it does is it applies it in-game before you use it. So look, I go to scene, and the shirt you see is already on. And if I were to go to like locomotion, do velocity state, the shirt's just fine. Always make sure that it's linked to the root bone of the armature. And that is how you apply clothes in Unity and Blender. Hope this helped. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Discord underscore the Death Deputy underscore all lowercase, or message on the thread. Hope this helped you out, and yeah, that's it. That's a wrap.